Hi there, my name's Emma Brooks McAllister. I'm from South Louisiana and I'm a model, content creator, and soon-to-be actress. So growing up, I've always been in love with the industry and modeling, and they're all really started with America's Next Top Model. So growing up with it, I've already just had a passion for it my whole life, and coming to New York whenever I was 14 years old to sign with my first agency kind of just blew it up. And then I did pageants, which I did to help me kind of pursue that dream, and I ended up moving out to LA because of it, doing an internship for a PR firm, which led me to being somewhat on social media 7 months later, and now I'm here. So recently I was able to attend my first fashion week and walk in my first fashion week. I was also invited to Paris and Milan Fashion Week, which I was sadly not able to go to because of my passport. I was recently verified on both Instagram and TikTok, which I think is a little cool to me. I did Coco Rocha's modeling camp and was able to create a relationship with her, and just been grinding and doing as many press covers that I can. I think just observing other people's own mistakes in the industry. YouTube was a big learning lesson for, like, a learning curve for me, because I didn't realize how hard it was to do YouTube and how it's really important to do it in your own way and not do it the way that other people want you to do, because it looks very unnatural. And it took me a while to figure out how I want my channel to be perceived and the way that I want it to look like, which is a very casual vlog style kind of channel, and just to follow me around and do what I like to do and all of that. So YouTube has definitely been a huge learning curve. Incorporating mental health into everything has been very interesting as well. So my modeling is something very important to me right now, and I'm working really hard on it and creating relationships with brands that I find important to me. I'm working on acting as well, which is going to take a while because I want to do it the right way. And the biggest challenge, the biggest thing I'm working on right now is figuring out how to incorporate mental health into my life and my work, and just keep spreading the message that it's not as bad as the stigma around it is, and to continue the conversation about it. I have a wonderful support system, which is a huge reason why I'm able to do everything that I can do, and the reason why I'm not breaking down every single day. I have my manager and my best friends and my boyfriend and my mom and my little sister and my grandparents, who all love me a lot and help me stay sane. It's really interesting because I feel as though my generation is kind of the start of a new era for social media, and I'm really, really hoping that it's a start to a more positive era, and where creators are going to be influencing the younger generation to be a better version of past generations, and to learn from their mistakes, and to just grow as people and as a whole. I would tell any aspiring creator to take their time and to make content that's true to themselves, because that's what's going to do best, and to not put any pressure on it or yourself, because the more pressure you put, nothing's going to happen and nothing's going to be achieved. Be patient with yourself and really just don't compare yourself at all, because that'll just make things not happen as well. I'm very lucky that a lot of my content is true to myself, and sometimes I feel as though that the content that I make sometimes doesn't go in as depth as I want. So the fact that I really want it to be more kind of makes me want to do it as well. So that's a big motivator. And also, like, the people I'm surrounded with are very, like, they work really hard, and those people make me want to work hard because they do a good job at it as well. And they make me want to meet them at their level. And I want to be good as well. I want to keep going. I think it's really interesting because the way that I have done it is that I don't look at all. I don't look for people to create content with. I don't really care as much about that. And it's more of a hangout session. Like if they find a trend that's funny or something that's fun to do, like it's very natural. It's nothing that's forced. I don't do like collab days or anything like that, or really use the word collab at all. I feel like it's a very transactional word, and I don't really like relationships that are transactional. So any kind of content you see with someone else is a very natural video, and it didn't happen in a weird way. The first person I ever followed on TikTok is Emily. I thought she was so funny. I found her on Twitter like years ago whenever she made that one viral video of her just having a really bad day and she was just crying. I love Amelie Zilber a lot. She's just a very beautiful soul and just very well educated, and I just love her as a human. Obviously, I love Olivia's content because she's just a very philanthropic person and is a very joyful, happy being and makes happy content. I'm honestly trying to get down a routine. It's really hard for me. I'm really trying. I have a skincare routine that I do morning and night. I always wash my face. I always shower. I've been starting to work out in the mornings because it makes me feel better for the rest of the day. And still getting the rest down. I'm really wanting to, I've been reading in the afternoons and just trying to incorporate cooking as much as I can into my day, but sometimes it's hard. To myself, I really just stop looking at other people so seriously, and to celebrate how hard that you work, and to celebrate yourself a little bit more and don't go so hard on you, because you're doing a great job. As long as you're trying your best, that's all you really need to do. And things will happen naturally, and they will come when the time is right. And yeah, just keep manifesting and keep thinking and keep working. My mom does a lot. She went through a lot and she always kept pushing. And especially whenever it was the most important times, she always kept going for my little sister and I. So she is always in the back of my brain, along with my grandma. So they're big people in my life. Something, I say this all the time, and it's a very simple like quote that I feel like people think about, but they don't think about truly like the real meaning behind it is, my mom told me this in high school: no matter what happens, no matter how bad it gets, in the end of it all, it'll be okay. Which means basically just like life is full of ups and downs, but no matter what, there's gonna be a time where it's okay and you'll get through it.